very easily. I mean, we only ended up shooting, I think, what, 5 threes? And that team just sagged off. I mean, we were open all night on threes, so we showed a lot of discipline, not settling for threes. We had a bunch of 15 turnovers, and I think half of them were right there last quarter. We got to take care of the ball better. We forced it. But first game, I was pleased. I was pleased with our effort. Execution, as we know, the first game, you got to get a lot better. And, but for the first game, I was very pleased with our effort. And, we play again Friday, we play again Sunday. So, it was good. Everybody got to play, and everybody played a bunch of minutes. And, we got to get better this next game.
Questions for Coach?
How important was it starting the season and getting so much of your roster time already?
Well, it was important because, when you're getting time in a game, you're probably going to practice harder. You know what I mean? So for morale, for understanding if you play hard, you'll play more minutes. Understanding if you execute, you'll play more minutes. And that's the way this team's going to be this year. Whoever executes the best is going to get the playing time. And so they all know they better come in and play hard and execute when they're in there.
But you guys had a big size advantage, obviously.
Yeah.
2/3 of your points came in the paint.
Yeah.
Is that kind of the plan, or is that more just the match?
That's the plan. That was the plan. I mean, we're strong in the paint with Carey and Esmery and Maya and Blessing. I mean, we need to go in there, and that's going to open up the guards. If we go in there and they sag, our posts are very unselfish, and they'll kick it out for wide open shots. It's a lot easier stepping into a wide open shot than trying to force stuff. So, no, that's my plan. You're going to see us. We're going to go inside a lot this year. We got a lot of strength in the paint, so we're going to go in there.
Preseason, you were talking about the different combinations. You were struggling to find a five to put out there. Do you feel a little more comfortable now?
Yeah. It got to the point. What happened there when we got sloppy is I just took five out, put five in. You know what I mean? And majority of them were new players that hadn't been here. So then it got crazy. It just was bad shots, wasn't playing, wasn't communicating on defense, and it got sloppy there. Normally in a closer game, I wouldn't go 5 for 5, that type of stuff. But that's good that they get in there and get their feet wet and learn and be able to look at film, things they did really good and things they didn't do so good.
Defensive pressure, how did you feel about that today?
I thought at times very good. I thought, I kept trying to tell them when they brought their five up and the five gets it, the rest of you four deny it. Make the five. How many times does the five bring it up? So they kept hitting their five, but we didn't do it. That's something we got to work on. Once the five gets it, we should have pressured, not let anybody count it. Make the five just stand back there in the half court and try to bring it up. And if you're going to do that, that makes it tough on them to get in their offense and that type of stuff.
Is it something that just kind of comes with a lot of players playing kind of new together and trying to work out those kinks?
Yeah, we got to see these situations. I mean, you see them in practice, but, the first team is going against it, and then the second team comes in, they watch the first team so they know what to do. But when it happens in a game, now they got to talk, communicate, and do that. So it's just a matter of getting playing time and learning those situations.
What do you see Quinterly's role being, and is she further ahead to this point than your initial expectation?
Yeah, I mean, she does a great job defensively. She's going to be a really good player. I've said that all along. She can score. She can pass. She doing a great job defending. Just got to get her talk a little bit more. We just get her talk. Going to be a great player for us, though. Going to be a great player for us.
Do you see situations where she and Madison are on the
Could happen. Could happen. We could have them both in there. Absolutely. Especially a team's pressing and they got all guards and that. Yeah, absolutely, that could happen.
Coach, you guys were absolutely more dominant in the front court tonight. But KK did have those couple of three-pointers after.
Yeah.
Is she going to be looked at as an outside scorer for you guys?
Yeah, KK can score. I mean, KK had 18. How many shots? She only took 12 and had 18 points. KK can score, and she can get to the rim. She can shoot the three. We need Jasmine to pick it up. Jasmine didn't, she just didn't get it going tonight. But she's another one that can shoot it and score. And, we're going to need that coming up. We're going to need those games where there are people playing zones or they're clogging it in, and we're going to have wide open shots. We got to have people who can put it in the hole.
Are you okay with KK hitting the floor, diving after the ball at 52 in the fourth?
You know what? I'm over at town. I'm the hustle. I mean, I can't say nothing. But it's good to see. Hopefully, the rest of the players see that, and they'll start diving on the floor instead of stepping over and reaching for the ball. But that was good hustle on her. She did that because she just wanted to play more. I mean, I know KK. I've been around KK a lot. She just wanted, I'm playing hard, coach. And she does that. KK plays hard. KK's a great player, and she'll continue to get on the floor. But we need other people to get on the floor like KK did tonight.
So you talked about the somewhat chaos of putting an entire lower classman 5 in. What does it mean to move forward with that combination on the positive side? I mean, what did you see?
Well, they got experience. I mean, the more experience they get, it's all chemistry. It's all timing. It's all communication. It's all that. And it's hard to put, when I say younger, some of them aren't younger, but they're new players. They're transfers in here. So, when you don't have that chemistry together and you don't have that communication together, there's going to be a lot of breakdowns. Now, will they be in that situation again? Maybe. Or maybe never again the rest of the year. I mean, it just depends on the situation.